Bell Electronics presents the Intellivision Gamer.
What's going on, everyone? The Intellivision Gamer here. So I got some information. I was gone racing today out of town, and I really wanted to show you guys a new work in progress. And I thought about doing a video, but I was like, let's go live. It's Saturday night. What's going on, Michael? We'll do a quick live session, tell you a little bit about it. We'll let a few people trickle in here. I just got home a bit ago. I do, just like the games behind me, something I do equally as much is RC racing. Today, I didn't have the best of luck. I needed to be going through my car, and actually I need to be finished building my new car, but I didn't get it done. And so I took last year's car, and it was a little worn, needed some maintenance, and I didn't do it. I was busy with family and making videos. And so didn't go the best, but next month I'll have my new car and I really enjoy it. So got to hang out with some of my buddies. Again, we'll let a few people trickle in here and then I'll tell you guys the news and show you the new game. I, for one, am excited for this one. It's a game that I love and I've been wondering why it hasn't been ported to the Intellivision. So I'm glad it's finally here. What's going on, Kurt? I saw your new homebrews. Some more checked off the list. Yes, Michael, more overtime. I'm doing some of that tomorrow. So it's only 17 here. But in the morning, so we're going to watch a movie and then I'll get some sleep. I work some overtime tomorrow, some double time, actually. Kurt Bradshaw. Got about 6 people watching. I didn't have much time. So I got home and, set this up, ate dinner, and then went out and unloaded all the RC stuff back into the race trailer and figured I'd give about half hour. Whoever saw it. And if not, they can catch up. It's easier to do it this way than to try and make a video and do the editing. All right. So we've got enough people in here. So let's go ahead. So we've got a new game coming. Let me hide this one here. It's a work in progress. I was contacted by Professor Ports of Homebrew Inc. And I was asked if I wanted to do a live stream showing off the game. So it's going to come in a Coleco style box, similar to Cosmic Avenger. And I think I can grab that fairly quickly here. So it'll look something like this. Coleco style box. There's no current ETA yet. This is an early work in progress, but we have a playable demo and we're going to show it off. Let's see here. I can't shoot yet. Every 5,000 points, there's an extra letter that's going to descend, but the bonus can't be taken. Does anyone have any guesses on what arcade port this could be? Give everyone a second that maybe guess here. What's going on, Sean? Yeah, Kurt got his burger time in. I got mine as well. Posted a video yesterday. Figured I had to do a quick one. Couldn't wait for Monday. What's going on, Sean? Yep, Michael's got to pay for his games. Awesome, Nora and Minty, welcome. It is new packaging. Everything is new but the game. The cart is, it lights up. It has, it's 3D printed. It has the chef coming out of it. Overlays. There's not a manual, but there's 2 Burger Time books. There's a sticker. It's the same original game, but a whole bunch of new packaging. It's a collector's edition. No, not that. No guesses. Okay, so this new one is Mr. Do. So I don't know about you guys. I loved Mr. Do. I love Dig Dug. It's a game that I'm like, I don't know why it's not on the Intellivision already. And when I was, I've thought that for the last few years. And whenever I was contacted, by Professor Ports, I'm like, sure, I'll go live and show it off. That's awesome. I always love doing things like this and showing people something new. I don't think there's too many people that know about this one yet. Like I said, it's an early work in progress. so only certain things are available, but you'll get a good glimpse at it. All right, so let's go ahead and show it to you. Let me switch on over here. Let me catch up here. Yes, Mr. Dew's long overdue. I've always thought the same thing, Michael. I was like, why is that not here? Awesome Nora and Minty. That was one of the planned Coleco games. It was on the marketing flyers. Yeah, it's one that should have been here already. Should have been here originally, but it should have already been a homebrew. We've done, there's been so many things come out that, so let's go ahead and show it to you. There's no sound yet. Like I said, this is an early work in progress. There's the title screen. No sound. Not shooting makes it pretty hard because you can't really defend yourself, but you can get a good idea of how the game is looking already. I think it's looking really good for an early work in progress game. There is. So I must be over 5,000. I am. But if I get all the cherries, I go to the next level. So let me know, guys. What do you think of Mr. Do? Is it an arcade game that you liked? Have you played it? I played a lot of this along with Dig Dug. And I have a friend who really loves Mr. Do. He had his dad was a guy that worked on arcade machines for a living. So he was a lucky one that had a lot of arcade cabinets, and they would cycle out the games. So he got to play things all the time. But one of his favorite games was Mr. Do. Control seems to be really good right now. I'm probably not going to last too much longer here. I can't shoot. It's really weird not being able to shoot. So every 5,000 points, an extra letter comes down, but you can't hit it yet. Let's do it one more time. So I'm sure we're going to be showing you new versions of this as they become available. Information like the box and different information that comes out as it comes out. As the game gets enhancements, I'm hoping to be able to bring it to you guys and show you. I, for one, am excited to get this one. Oh, I got it. I was told you couldn't get it, but maybe that's because you can't shoot. Because I just hit it by smashing it, or I just got it by smashing it. Oh. I'll catch up on chat here in 1 second. This is definitely not a game that you can do both. So you got your score up in the upper left, the extra letters in the middle. I'm assuming that's the high score on the right side. We'll find out here in a second. Oh boy. I knew I was going to die. Slappy, what's going on? Good to see you. Yes, I'm excited about Mr. Do. This is a really early work in progress game. There's no sound. I can't even shoot yet, but there are some, there's a lot of things that are functioning. We can play a few of the levels, see what it's looking like early on. It controls really well. I can tell you that. Like, I'm using original hardware. Obviously, it's a ROM on an LTO flash, but I'm on original hardware. So, and it's controlling really well with the disc. Let me catch up on chat here. Operation Shutdown. Yes, Mr. Do's awesome. It's one of my favorite original arcade games from way back. Like I said, I have a really good friend, and this friend is so happy. It's one of the few games he's so good at it, he can usually beat me at it. I get him now and then, but I beat him in almost every game And the two that come off the top of my head are Mr. Do and Defender, because he is really good at both of them. And I mean, I get him now and then, but I would say he wins at least like 2/3 of the time. And he loves that he can get me those two games. It looks good so far, but it's missing a lot of the nuances of the arcade. Yes, this is an early work in progress. I was just asked to show it off so everyone can start to see that it's being worked on. It's coming up, and I'm hoping to be showing you all the progress along the way. I'll be excited to play that every now and then and talk about, you know, what's been added or changed. I used to play what is that? In Computer Science Lab University X Mr. IS. I don't know what that is, Michael. Awesome, Nora and Minty. For instance, the ability to drop and push apples partially to block the path. Yes, I'm pretty sure you're going to be able to do that eventually. That is a huge part of the game. And sometimes I was pushing them, but if there was nothing below, they will fall. You don't have that one layer holding them. Monsters collect underneath, yep, and smash a whole bunch at once. It's cool that Mr. Do is multicolor. Yes, that's some programming trickery when they do that. Yes, sir, Slappy. Mr. Do. Operation Shutdown. I love both Dig Dug and Mr. Do. When I was a kid, I liked Dig Dug better. Nowadays, I think I like Mr. Do better. I mean, I love them both. I kind of went back and forth. I'd be playing one of them for a while, then I'd play the other one. You know, I really didn't look at it like I had to choose. I just looked at it as, hey, there's two arcade games that I like to play. Guitar Rob, what's going on? Welcome. We were just showing off upcoming work in progress. It is an early version, but we are getting Mr. Do finally on Intellivision. Myself and a few others, it's long overdue. Nothing yet. As far as I know, the programmer, the publisher, and myself know about this until tonight when all of you guys got to see it. So this is a really, really early one. What's going on, Chris? Yes, I'm liking Mr. Do. I don't know that I've seen that. All right, guys, unless you want to see it again, will there be a snow level? I don't have a lot of information. I have a little bit of information. We'll go over it again since in case you came in late. This will be a Homebrew Inc. release. It's programmed by Professor Ports. There's no ETA. It's going to have a Coleco-style box, and it's going to be similar to Cosmic Avenger that you see here. You know, I can't shoot yet. The letters come down. There's a lot of things that aren't implemented, but this gives you a good idea. I think it already looks really good for something this early on. Okay, a clone of Mr. Do for Windows. Okay, I don't think I've ever played that one. I played a lot of that stuff back when, but I don't think I've seen that one. So, all right, guys, I just wanted to come on and tell you guys about Mr. Do. Be on the lookout for more information, more videos. I'll let you guys know if I get a new version to play in with new features, and we'll talk about it. I don't know if I'll do videos. It's always fun to do these quick lives. I usually like to give you guys a little bit more notice, but like I said, if you didn't come in at the beginning, I was out of town RC racing, and when I got the message, I'm like, sure, but I can't do it until later tonight. So I literally got home, ate, came up here, kind of set up the live stream, went and unloaded my stuff, came back up, went live, and now I'm going to head down and watch a movie with the family. My son and I have been gone all day racing, and the wife and my daughter are looking forward to relaxing and watching a movie with us, and then I'm working tomorrow to help pay for all the crap I buy. Oop, let's see. Looks awesome. Was it in the arcade in the 80s? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This will be an arcade port. Operation Shutdown. Thanks for sharing, Casey. I'm excited to see Mr. Do coming to Intellivision. Yes, me too. That thumbnail, that was like real excitement. I really have been wanting Mr. Do for quite some time. Joysticks. Yes, that's definitely one that I'll be playing. Although I'm telling you, Michael, that disc, surprisingly, for this early on, that disc was controlling very, very, very well. But this is one that I would like to use an arcade stick. I have arcade sticks from BD Retro Mods. I have retro Game Boys. I have adapters that let you use console arcade sticks. So I'll be trying all of them eventually, but for now, I was just using original hardware on the disc. All right, guys. Well, that's been about 15 minutes. I don't really have anything else I can show you or talk about. I thank you all for coming on. I appreciate you all. Oh, I just hit 600 subs. Another big milestone. I appreciate you all for watching. I hope that I bring you a lot of Intellivision happiness, and I appreciate all the views. I also recently hit 4,000 hours. So now I just need to get to 1,000 subs. That's kind of like the next milestone. I know it's going to take a little bit because this one is just solely Intellivision, but I am over 4,000 hours, and I just hit 600 subs. I believe it was today. I just noticed it today anyway. I didn't have anything planned for this one, but there will be for 1,000. There will be for 1,000. I'll do something really cool for 1,000. Guitar Rob looks very cool. I'm working on expanding my Intellivision collection and improving my playing on those games. I'll have to get this one when it's released, when it releases. Yeah, I love arcade ports, but there are a lot of really good original homebrew games on the Intellivision, and some of us we think they're original, but they're really some obscure port from some console that a lot of us never played. I've had that happen to me a few times, and they're like, no, that's a game from such and such console. I'm like, I never even heard of it. I guess if it's a good game and it's something, obscure like that, it works just the same. All right, guys. So what do I have coming up before I get out of here? Monday, we have the show, and it's going to be, what is this? Here, let me show you real quick, Roger. Upcoming Intellivision game. This is an early work in progress, Mr. Do. It's looking pretty good so far. I'll show you here real quick. There's no sound yet. Again, this is an early version. I was asked to show it off and let the world know that it's coming. So quick there. If you want to see more than that, I did play it for a little bit early on. This was, as I stated earlier, this was a very last minute. I got a message when I was on my way out of town, RC racing with my son, saying, hey, do you want to show off this work in progress? I said, I do. And so I said, but I won't be able to do it till later tonight. And I literally just got home, ate, set this up, let it stew about 30 minutes, went out and unloaded all the racing stuff into the race trailer, came back up and went live. This was going to be a short one, I knew, but I will show it and talk about it again on Monday's show. And back to Monday's show, I'm going to have on Harvey Decline. He is a publisher, a game programmer. He does hardware. Like, he's one of the guys that makes boards. He doesn't just do Intellivision. He does do stuff for other consoles as well. I first met him at PRGE in 23. So he does a lot of cool stuff for the retro gaming community. And I've been talking about having him on for quite a while. So that's happening Monday. We're going to interview him. We're going to show off some of the stuff he's made and talk about some of the upcoming stuff. We're also going to get into his upcoming game, and we're going to ask him some questions about it. I did show it off a little bit already as he sent it in one of my orders recently, but we're going to get into a little more in depth. And then Tuesday, if you guys don't know, I have a live stream set up, and it is Intellivision Day. It is Intellivision's official birthday. So I will be going live about 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern, and I am having all kinds of different guests come on for 5 to 10 minutes max, and they're going to cycle in and out, and I'm going to play Intellivision games with some of my friends. I thought that would be a cool idea to celebrate Intellivision Day, and after all the people have cycled out, then I'm going to play some of the games that I signed up for. So if you are interested and have a way, whether you want to just put your phone to your screen or you have all the equipment, send me a message. I'd love to have you on as well. Should make for a pretty fun live stream, I think. I'll be playing one of my games. Do you know which one, Michael? Is it? I think I remember reading yours. I can't remember which one it is. Yes, it's an announcement for Mr. Do. I cannot wait, man. That's exciting. X-Ray. Okay, X-Ray. You know, I'm gonna have to check that out because I don't know how to play that game, and I need to make. I've been still trying to make the gameplay videos, and I'm getting them out, just not every day. Um, but I am putting out other videos. You know, I just had the one about Paulista Avenue Redux. You know, we've got this one about Mr. Do. We have Intellivision Day on Tuesday. I've had a few other videos in there. It's like I'm having other video content finally cycle around where it's not just the show and some gameplay videos. So it is nice to do those as well. All right, guys, I'm going to head down. I promised the wife I wouldn't be on too long. I'm going to head down and watch a movie and then get some double time in tomorrow. But I will see you guys Monday. I hope you can tune in for the Harvey Decline interview. It should be interesting. I'll see you guys Monday and hopefully Tuesday as well. You guys have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday, and I'll see you guys in a few days.
Rise up, get ready for the fight. The Intellivision gamer, shining so bright. Reviews and gameplay, he's got it all from classics to new. He stands tall, interviews and insights. He's on a mission, unleashing the power of retro intuition. He's got the knowledge, passion untamed. Intellivision burning with the flame. YouTube's his stage, says brothers unite. Intellivision gamer.